All right, let's get this video started, man. Y'all already know what's going on. Smash that like button. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. We back here with another video, so y'all already know the vibes. Y'all see that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have subscribers. Y'all know what you're waiting on, to be honest. Make sure you keep that notification bell on so when you know I'm dropping my video. And share this video on all platforms. Do me that favor. Share the video, but most importantly, smash the like button. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt, cost you, ain't gonna do none of that. So smash that like button, ladies. You see, yeah, that. Ladies and gentlemen, smash it. Try to get your badge also. Join the Team Smoke. Get your membership. Try to get your badge, man. But if y'all don't know what's going on, obviously today was the verdict. Rest in peace to young Dolph once again. Light one up for Dolph. Y'all already know the vibes. It came down to it. Know what I mean? It came down to it. It kind of took mad hours. I don't know why, to be honest. It took like probably, a couple hours, I think, for the verdict. 2 hours or something crazy. But it came back with the verdict. But see, the thing is, we're going to go through the news clip when they convicted him. He got convicted for life. I think he's supposed to come back to court November 1st for the rest of his sentencing and all that. But they kept bringing up Big Jook name, like I told y'all on the last video I did. They keep bringing his name. When it was in court yesterday in day 3, was it day 4, day 3, whatever, day 3, I guess. Yeah, yesterday court. They brought Big Jook name up again with the phone records. If anybody didn't see that, they had the phone records, and we're going to go back to that. I'm going to go back to that before I even go to the verdict. So just to refresh our mind from yesterday, how the phone records connected to Big Jook. He called Big Jook right after that. But see, the big question is the RICO connected with this, and now the RICO going to come to CMG? But nah, Smoke, how they going to do that? Listen, let me tell you how they going to do that. Big Jook was the founder. He was the second boss under that. What the prosecutor mentioned CMG name. He didn't even say this collective music group. He called them Cocaine Music Group from the original name. That's crazy breaking up in this trial because he's trying to paint a picture. The prosecutor is like, yo, that little CMG label over there? Nah, there's more to that. Now, this is what the prosecutor is saying. But he didn't want to, he's trying to throw subliminals, but he really can't get to it because they ain't got nothing to do with that case, the RICO. But he know for a fact that Big Jook is involved. Big Jook is Yo Gotti big brother. They built that label off of, y'all already know, street activities, allegedly. And everything I speak on in this video is alleged. We got to see what's going to happen. But let's get straight to it, though, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So let's go back let's go back yesterday with the phone records, because I've been telling people from day one this shit was gonna happen. They was gonna bring Big Jook involved in this. I knew this. But nah, though, who knocked off Big Jook? Y'all do the math on that. Y'all let that marinate in y'all brain. Knocked off Big Jook beginning of the year before this case even started. Let's get to that part. Who was going live all the time, going back and forth with Dolph? Big Jook. It wasn't Yo Gotti. We're going to go back to we're going to go back memory lane a little bit between the beef between them. Because I keep telling people, the only way that RICO ain't coming, let this marinate in y'all brain what I'm about to tell y'all. If Federale allegedly went already to Yo Gotti's door, knocked on his door, sat down, talked to him, probably asked him a few questions, we wouldn't know this. They're not going to tell us the Federales went there and all that. And you know what's going to happen? Yo Gotti going to play like he was the rapper, and Big Jook was the founder. He was the provider. He was providing the CMG, building the label up to where it's at now. Now, we're going back in the days to when they come with the RICO, they like to go back and see how you built your label. What type of, laundry money coming in, what type of street activity money in, anything that got to do with illegal money, oh yeah, they're going to roast you. So what Yo Gotti going to do, he's going to put everything on Big Jook, put it on a dare like I've been telling people. So if y'all don't see that RICO coming, y'all know why. Let's go back yesterday, though. Let's go back with the phone records and all that, with Big Jook and all that. Some people didn't catch this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, then we're going to get to the verdict.
First at 5 on your news leader, the prosecution has rested. After 3 full days of testimony and 10 witnesses, the prosecution believes it has presented enough evidence to convict Justin Johnson for the murder of rapper Young Dolph. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock, but Johnson is just one piece of this puzzle. Investigators say the true mastermind was Anthony Mims, aka Big Jook, a high up at CMG Records and rival of Young Dolph. Jook is also the older brother of Yo Gotti. WREG's Shay Arthur has been covering this trial every step of the way. She's live tonight with the very latest. Shay?
Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Greg. Yeah, another dramatic day here in court. Just minutes ago, Johnson's attorney actually asked a judge that he be acquitted. The judge denied that request and said this case really is up to a jury. Johnson also, he took the stand briefly here and said he has chosen not to testify on his own behalf. He confirmed he went over the pros and the cons with his attorney, and he ultimately decided not to. But really, Stephanie, Greg, much of today, it focused on cell phone records. A forensic expert testifying cell phone towers around Crosstown Concourse where Johnson lived, the gas station where he picked up the stolen white Mercedes used in the murder, Makita's Cookies where Young Dolph was killed, and the apartment where he went after the shooting, all showed his phone made contact with the cell phone towers around there. Now, another big note today, another expert witness analyzed Johnson's calls and text messages. It showed him receiving a picture of that white Mercedes car the day before the murder. It also showed that, get this, his mother tried calling him at 12:23, the time of Young Dolph's murder. Now, listen to the investigator. He describes the calls during the homicide. Then notice who a call is made to just minutes after.
That time frame was significant for me and the investigators because that was at the same time frame that the homicide was being committed. 12:25:40, Justin Johnson places an outgoing call to Anthony Mims, and it's got a 2-second duration, which appears probably to go unanswered.
At 12:25 time there, again, so that testimony very telling. He says Justin Johnson's phone records called Big Jook. Investigators say contracted that hit on Dolph's life. Then they say that what appears to be a FaceTime call came in just a short time after. This matches up with what Johnson's accomplice, Cornelius Smith, also accused in the murder, testified earlier this week. He told the jury that moments after the shooting, Johnson FaceTimed Big Jook. Again, as you just mentioned here, the prosecution has rested their case. It's now up to the defense to bring witnesses if they choose to the stand. We'll be following it every step of the way. For now, court is adjourned for the day. Resumes tomorrow.
Got roasted. That's why, the reason why I played that yesterday clip, because it connects with Big Jook. It connects with phone records. It connects that straight drop called him. Who's Big Jook? Big Jook is the second man under CMG, Cocaine Music Group. Yeah, that part, like the prosecutor like to say in court. He didn't say collective music group, corporate music group. No, he said Cocaine Music Group. Big Jook is the second boss over there. And for you to say that the first name of that group, because Yo Gotti don't even got the name of that group no more. He changed that name once he climbed the ladders and went through the door, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. Who's he down with? Rock Nation. Who's gonna rock with him? Rock Nation. What we talking about here? All his interviews, who he always talk about? Yeah, Jay-Z, man. I want to, I'm trying to be like Hov up in there. He always worship Jay-Z. That part. What we talking about? So a dude like that gonna do anything. He gonna do anything to try to get there. He done got himself a celebrity wife just because Jay-Z had himself a celebrity wife, but one of the biggest celebrities R&B singers that we've seen in our era. But not trying to play compare Angela, but Angela is a celebrity, but nowhere near Beyonce. But y'all get what I'm trying to say here. He done went and got himself a celebrity wife. Had all girls in the world. This little short rock head, little ass, y'all know what I mean? He went to go get Angela because he want to be like Hov. Yeah, Jay-Z, I'm trying to be like the Hov and the Hov down south and all. Man, listen, bro. If the boys don't come, first of all, hold up. Smash that like button. Y'all see that like button? For the people that ain't even hit that like, that thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button. It ain't gonna hurt or cost you. It ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna hurt your feelings. Smash the like button. But back to Yo Gotti. Like, bro, your brother was Big Jook. There's plenty of videos of him going back and forth with young Dolph and all that. Everybody know in your raps, they could go back to his raps. They could hear his raps, how he built CMG. Oh, yeah, they could go back and, but like I said, they sat down with Yo Gotti already. He gonna put everything on the dad, his big brother. And you know who gonna verify that? That's still alive, that's next to him right now? His mama. And she was she a street X person? Yeah, that part. Yeah, we know about his mom history. Remember, they were saying she used to get to it back in the days with the Bovains. Now, this is all facts right here. Rest in peace to the dude Bovain that passed away with Big Jook got knocked off at, coincidentally, after the goddamn funeral. Let's go to the verdict, because I got a lot to say, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Let's go to the verdict where they smoked, straight drop, gave him life. And I just don't understand what the hell they're going to do. So what they going to do with Govain? What Govain get? What Cornelius get? What Shondell get? This is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Four person? If you would stand and read your verdict, please.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged in count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in count 2 of the indictment. And we, the jury, find the defendant guilty of convicted felon in possession of a firearm as charged in count 3 of the indictment.
Thank you. Juror number 1, is that your verdict? Juror number 34, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 35, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 14, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 17, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 27, is that your verdict?
It is, Your Honor.
Juror number 33, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 25, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 44, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 23, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 28, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for your time and attention to this matter this week. Our system of self-government would not work without your service and sacrifice that you've made. Thanks again for your time and attention. You are excused.
Jurors excused.
Mr. Johnson, the jury having found you guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and convicted felon in possession of a firearm. As the 13th juror, I affirm this verdict. As to the first-degree murder, I sentence you to life in prison. I will set punishment as to the conspiracy and the convicted felon in possession of a firearm after a sentencing hearing. The date for that hearing will be November 1st?
Yes, Your Honor.
November 1st. There's nothing else to take up?
We will prepare the judgment sheet and pass that forward, Judge.
Thank you. And the pre-sentence report. The order for the
Got smoked, man. Young kid, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. You see the thumbs up? Smash that like button. It ain't gonna hurt your feelings or cost you. None of that. Yo, it's you know what's crazy about this situation? I'm happy that his family got justice. I'm happy that, you know what I mean, his fans like us and all that, you know what I mean? Because I'm a fan of Dolph, don't get it twisted. But the thing is, it's sad on both parts. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't want to see a young black man also go do life in prison. This kid was 23 years old when this shit happened. He's 26 now. You ain't never coming home unless you drop a bomb-ass information back into the story. That's the only way I could see this nigga getting his time dropped and later on a retrial or something. Later on that pill, pardon me. If he cut, because for him not to take that stand now, it kind of bugged me out. It kind of bugged me out. And I'm not gonna lie, the nigga took it like a G, chin up, 10 toes down there and cried, stood there. It looked like he was thinking more. The way I'm looking at it, and I might be wrong, y'all looking at the same video also, I didn't see no watery eyes. Maybe when he go back in the cell, he do all that. Because you know that shit gonna hit reality when you go back. We all been in behind that cell and all. We all been there. That shit hit reality, especially if you get a sentence like that. It's crazy. But it seems like when I was looking at him in this video, right, when I was watching this earlier also, I'm like, hold up, champ. This nigga look like he thinking more than anything. Because I know, listen, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. But I know, I got a gut feeling. There's way more to the story in the back end. There's way more than just a Cornelius Smith and straight drop involved. There's more than just Goldvein, the alleged mastermind, even though we know who the mastermind was on Big Jook that got knocked off after coming back from a funeral, which is crazy. And the only footage we got on that is this. This the only footage we got when they knocked off Big Jook. Remember this the footage that the news dropped? Oh yeah, you know, it was a white Ford, whatever, with no plates on it. Looked like a straight police car. I don't know. I mean, everybody ride them Fords. Know what I mean? But that's the footage that dropped. That's the only thing they got leaned on. That they lean on to. They're trying to investigate Big Jook on case, and I don't think they're gonna ever solve that case. To be honest, Big Jook, because they don't want to solve it. They don't want to solve that. They don't want it because that shit. The RICO, like I told people in my old videos. The last one, the one before that, 9 months ago, a year ago, I said it. If Big Jook get convicted for or any type of involvement in his young Dolph case, and I said this back then, forget the few months. I said this like a year ago. All my first subscribers, my day ones, they know. They could tap in and say, nah, Smoke Ben said that. I said if he was going to get convicted, that RICO was coming right behind this. After they solved this and the RICO was coming, they was going to convict Big Jook on this also. Big Jook got knocked off for a reason, bro. Allegedly. He got knocked off for a reason. When he first got knocked off, I was like, damn, yo, they down there bugging. That's some Dolph retaliation right there. You know? But then when they broke it down, when he got knocked off at, Yo Gotti just left the funeral of Goldvein. Go do y'all research on the Goldvein family. Yo Gotti left the funeral, jumped on a helicopter, private jet, whatever, with Angela Simmons, went to Detroit and performed on 42 Doug on concert in Detroit. Y'all remember that? And then he got the call or the information that Big Jook passed away while he was performing out there. Let's get to that part. Ain't that kind of suspicious, kind of weird? Why you ain't take Big Jook and everybody with you? Why you left and just left your mom and Big Jook and everybody over there at the repass? That's what Big Jook get knocked off at. Oh, y'all think I'm lying? Go do y'all research. Put Yo Gotti where was Yo Gotti at when Big Jook got knocked off? Nigga, they gonna say he was at a goddamn concert in Michigan. What we talking about here? Performing with 42 Doug. Another little short at that part. Pause. I don't care what nobody say. It might have been a retaliation. Some bloggers over there, you know, some be all on me. Oh, nah, man, I'm telling you, there wasn't no Yo Gotti ain't got nothing to do with his brother's death. Allegedly. But listen, champs. Let me tell y'all certain bloggers that don't believe Yo Gotti's not a possibility that he could have knocked off his own goddamn brother. His brother 50-something years old down there. That's the older brother. He lived his life. What we talking about here? You think Yo Gotti gonna let an empire like CMG go all the way down Something that he built also with his brother. You think he gonna let that shit crumble down because of the mistake that Big Jook made on the Dolph situation, and now the RICO coming to shut this shit down? Y'all think twice on that. Let that marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I just told y'all. Y'all, man, let me tell you something. I know for a goddamn fact, yo, God ain't letting that happen. If niggas gotta go, niggas gotta go before the CMG empire falls down, and I end up getting a RICO charge. That's not happening. So, Yo Gotti did what he had to do, allegedly. Because I don't care what nobody says. Some people want to say PRE, okay, maybe I might be wrong. I'm only trying to paint a picture because it just doesn't make no sense. Big Jook get knocked off in January of this year. 2 months later, Yo Gotti on the Forbes list, pardon me, the $100 million man. Y'all forgot about that magazine? He was all up there, yeah. 2 months after Big Jook passed away. Now the case come. Now the trial started. The trial supposed to have started around the springtime going into the summer. Let's get to that part, but they pushed it all the way to where it's at now, September 23rd. Come on, man. Y'all not going to sit here and tell me that shit. Nah. It just looked too crazy, bro. It looked too crazy. Let's get to Big Jook, and let's go back memory lane and get the Big Jook and Young Dolph. You should go back and forth on. And this what Big Jook made a mistake at. Going live. Going back and forth with a young nigga like Dolph. That's where he made a mistake at. He broke the G code. You an OG, nigga. You supposed to not be going back and forth. So when something do happen to Dolph, all attention to y'all niggas over there at CMG. Which it was already on because y'all done try to knock him off twice. 100 shots, then hit him one time in LA. What we talking about here? Then young gangster, hold up, then black gangster, pardon me, get arrested from North Carolina for the shooting. CMG artists. Y'all telling me this RICO ain't coming? This shit been going on for years. They got a black youngster arrested for the 100 shots down in Charlotte, whatever, in North Carolina. They got one of Yo Gotti best friends locked up for that shooting that happened in LA where they actually hit Dolph. He doing like 10 joints. I forgot the nigga name. It's one of Yo Gotti best friends or some shit like that. That's basically over there with CMG. Yeah, he's locked up for about 10 something. I think 10 years, some shit like that. Come on, what we talking about here? And Dolph didn't rat either. No, nigga, there was cameras all over the goddamn place. That's how they arrested that nigga that was down with Yo Gotti when Dolph got shot in LA. Let's go back memory lane. Now, this is Dolph first talking about Jook, and then Jook, he went back. Remember when Jook was talking slick about him first, though?
Hey, I thought I heard a fat, broke-ass nigga, man, that I used to feed this goddamn kid say something.
Now, that's Dolph. He said, I heard a black now, because Big Jook came at him first about that picture. Now, he saying, nigga, I used to feed you and your kids, nigga. What we talking about here? That's Dolph talking about Big Jook. Oh, we ain't done. We're going to go back memory lane a little bit. Smash that like button, subscribe to this channel.
Hey, I thought I heard a fat, broke-ass nigga, man, that I used to feed this goddamn kid say something. Puss-ass boy.
Painted this, I don't paint no bitch beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck up our legacy. So pussy right here, y'all. Two gangsters.
You can't be going live and doing that. Now, this is when young Dolph passed away. This nigga went live after that, too. Peep this out. This Big Jook bugging out. Acting like he a young nigga out here in these streets. That's how I know that RICO was allegedly probably going to come. Allegedly. But like I said 10 minutes ago, Yo Gotti probably blocked that and going to blame it on Jook. I was just an artist on the label. My brother was the one that, was funding the label to build it up. I was just a rapper. That's all Yo Gotti got to say, unless they got some shit on him. I doubt that, though. He climbed the ladders and went through the goddamn door. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get to this, though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
And TMZ reports you're on the LAPD's radio.
Say no money. So guess what? I'm gonna come say today. I'm gonna come pay you rent if y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jury note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay this. But when this break back over, I want 10% of what you make. I'm saving you in a crucial time, so don't think I'm trying to get over on you. Cause you don't want to get put out. That'll ruin your career.
Welcome back to the.
See what I mean? Some people I'm trying to let things marinate in your brain right quick. Because some people probably forgot that Big Jook was going live talking crazy about Dolph after he passed away. He was talking about the PRE artists. Let me compare y'all rank, this and that. Yeah, that part. That, man, listen. That RICO definitely coming. But see, my thing is, how much time Cornelius Smith gonna get? Because this nigga gotta go back to court November 1st for the sentence and all that, whatever, for the rest. Is Cornelius Smith gonna get life also? Because I don't think so for him to take the stand. But see, like I said in my last video, and let me repeat myself one more time before we get to a couple other clips. Because I seen a couple people comment saying, nah, yo, you bugging, this and that, you know what I mean? He ain't never had a chance. I never said Straight Drop had a goddamn chance. Only thing I said was his lawyer got to put a goddamn fight in court. They was moonwalking on that nigga in there. What we talking about here? They was having a party in there in that court on Straight Drop with the footage and everything. But his lawyer never put a defense up. You got to put a defense up. You got to confuse the jury somehow. You got to make it seem like Cornelius Smith was the aggressive. He actually was, which he was. When we seen the video, nigga hopped out the goddamn vehicle like a hungry hyena. Chopper hanging out, almost shot himself. What we talking about here? He put the most damage. That's the shit that it's kind of bugging me out about this, but I think all the attention came on Straight Drop because he didn't want to testify. He didn't want to take the stand and speak upon other things, other information, allegedly, that he probably know in the back end of this goddamn case. That's why I think Straight Drop didn't want to take the stand, because what he going to take the stand for? Let's think about it. They got this nigga all on footage and everything. Cornelius Smith took the stand saying that's both him and him. The only thing you could take the stand for, nigga, is try to help yourself a little bit, by which I don't know how. But the big clue to help yourself, to reduce that goddamn sentence, is to speak about the other people that was actually involved in this, besides Big Jook. That part. What are we talking about here? It's crazy. Let's go to Yo Gotti. When he was talking about Young Dolph, whatever. Let's go to Yo Gotti. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Rest in peace to my boy Dolph. Make sure y'all like one for Dolph, man.
And TMZ reports you're on the LAPD's radar in connection to the Young Dolph shooting.
Being home never.
Now, this is in LA. Remember when Dolph got popped? Remember I told you? His man was the nigga that's doing about 10 joints right now. That was one of his mans that popped him out there in LA. Remember they locked up black youngster down in North Carolina. When they tried to hit him with 100 shots down there. Telling me ain't no RICO coming. Then Young Dolph get knocked off. They got the phone records. This nigga calling Big Jook. Prosecutor the first statement he comes in the first of the trial. Yeah, Big Jook's involved. CMG, Cocaine Music Group. Think about that. That's what the prosecutor was saying in the beginning of this goddamn case. Let's go back though. Smash that like.
And TMZ reports you're on the LAPD's radar in connection to the Young Dolph shooting.
Me and home never had one argument. You know what I'm saying? Ever in life. We never touched each other. Ever in life. We never exchanged no money ever in life. You know what I'm saying? The facts is just, I'm the biggest rapper from Memphis. I actually was helping them. I didn't really just want to sign them, you know what I mean? Giving them advice, letting them come out on my shows. You know what I'm saying? Like telling them how the game goes, letting my people work with them. You know what I mean? Like to advise them on how to build this company up and all that stuff. It was cool.
He didn't want to do that. We're going to go to a couple of clips with Dolph now. He didn't want to do that. Obviously, he didn't want to do that. You know why? Because you was going to take all the credit like Dolph going to play on one of these clips. Like he said in one of these videos that I'm going to play. He didn't want to do that. He called other niggas for advice. Let's get to that part. So that made you mad? He built PRE off from the ground up. That made you mad because PRE didn't want to team up with you. He didn't want to do that. And then at the end of the road, they're gonna say, "Oh, he only popped off because of Yo Gotti," like Dolph said. Look at Moneybagg Yo for a perfect example. He only popped off because of what? Yo Gotti, right? Don't he got a label, Bread Gang? That shit ain't on PRE. What we talking about here? Let's continue. Smash that like button. Rest in peace, Dolph.
I'm just tell y'all the truth, man. I can't respect nothing like it's like the music cool, the money cool, all that. But if I don't respect you, if it's something about you I just don't respect, bro, I can't sit and fake and act like it's all good. It's just like he got on here and he said something about, I guess it was something about a feature. Like, oh, he didn't do a feature or something for me, right?
Mm-hmm. He said he asked you asked him for a feature.
Listen, man, on my little boy and my little girl, man, he come to me talking about let him get on the song. You know what I mean? Why you want me to get on this song? So, I'll send it to me. Send me the song with the open verse. You know what I mean? Now if it was the other way around where I'm trying to do, you gotta think this back in the.
Why do they keep trying to make it a rap beef between you and Gotti though?
If it's something about you I just don't respect, bro, I can't sit and fake and act like it's all good.
That's understandable.
Know what I'm saying? Right. Like the first time I even met little dude, go in the studio. First time. He sent everybody out the studio. Like, let me holler at dog. Like, man, you got your own everything, bro. You popping. You like, bro, you got the money, you got your team, you got this, you got that. You like, bro, I'm telling you, we can do this, we can do that. You ain't like Zilla. I ain't gotta hold your hand like Zilla. You ain't like Starlito. I ain't gotta hold your hand like Starlito. I ain't gotta babysit you like them. It's my first time meeting you. You gonna really sit and downplay your artist and throw your artist up on the bus to try to persuade me in to come over there? So it's like a red alert the first time I met him.
You feel like
I can't
what are you gonna say
respect that.
about me?
No, it's just I can't respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they keep trying to?
Exactly. Now, y'all remember Starlito. Starlito come out of Atlanta, if I ain't mistaken. When he was signed with Yo Gotti, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, do me that favor. When he was signed with Yo Gotti tried to make Starlito go after Young Dolph, but Starlito, he rocked with Young Dolph. What we talking about here? Y'all can go check Starlito interviews out. He'll talk about it. He'll say, yeah, man, you know, Joe Gotti tried to have me now. I was like, nah, man, that's my man. I rock with. After that, nigga, he was out of there, nigga. After them niggas was gone, who was the next nigga up that on Yo Gotti signed on CMG? Black Youngster. Who he made go after Young Dolph after he signed Black Youngster because he played chess with Dolph. He didn't come after Dolph too much on these interviews. Didn't do too much on the vlogs. Didn't talk crazy. None of that. Who was the mascot though? Who was the nigga that was under on Yo Gotti signed? That was Black Youngster. Dolph been mentioned that. Man, I didn't even know who the hell this nigga was when he first was getting at me on the record. But that's what Yo Gotti did. He had to find somebody to try to get at me because I didn't want to sign to that label. Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Gotti, like Yo Gotti was the first person that would reach out to me and be like, "Oh, I want to sign." He came to me like, let's do CMG and paper route. Feel what I'm saying? So I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's a hustle. Like, I don't knock him for that. If I was him, I would have came to me like, man, let's put it together. Man, he from the other side of town. This little nigga over there going crazy. The whole city fuck with him. Everybody know what's up with him. I know what's up with him. I know he doing this, he doing that, but like, man, little dude going crazy.
Like, I got too much of my own money tied in this and too much of my own time in it. Like, I got too much invested in it. You feel what I'm saying? So like, say like Gotti wanted me to do like, man, come on, bro, let's do CMG paper route. That's cool. I'm knocking for that. If I was him, I would have came to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But only thing was going to happen behind it was people like, oh, he popped off because of Gotti. You feel what I'm saying? Which I can't do that because I got too much of my own time and money invested in it. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, like,
and I know Gotti respect that because he did the same thing.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got.
See what I mean? But people gonna assume that, oh, nah, but Dolph this first, this and that. Nah. Dolph said it. There's plenty of interviews with Dolph on YouTube, plenty of them. Dolph said it, man. I wasn't even listening to them niggas' music because they ain't had no artists. I gotta remember, Who was under CMG popping in the beginning when this shit first was happening? There was Starlito, the nigga, other nigga, that Dolph name, whatever. There wasn't no Moneybag Yo and Big Boogie and Glorilla and all that. Nah, STG, whatever. There wasn't none of them niggas over there at this time. After them niggas got faded, that's when he brought Black Youngster ass to come. I'm gonna need you to wild out on Dolph. Cause he needed somebody to get at this nigga on the records. He didn't want to do it. He's too much in the industry trying to climb the ladders and all that. So he's not trying to get it interfere into the street activities or that beef on wax, whatever beef on the music towards his own people. I mean, towards Dolph in the city. That'll make him look crazy. And that'll get Dolph more high. He'll be popping more. He'll pop even quicker. So what Yo Gotti did was fall back, sign Black Youngster, had that nigga bark at him. And that's when the shit started going on wax after that. Now you got these niggas going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But when it was going back and forth, who was the only one staying in the cup, playing chess? Yo Gotti. Then Big Jook get involved in that. Now you see Big Jook all on live going after Dolph. They going back and forth. Y'all see the picture on Peyton? So if that RICO and all that come down, just how this murder and all this came down as the big mastermind of this whole goddamn situation, they put it on Big Jook. Yo, they said it in court. The big mastermind, pause, is Big Jook of this whole situation. Brother of Yo Gotti, big brother of Yo Gotti. You don't think them feds gonna try to figure out how the hell CMG got built? The shit that just happened to Dolph was all street activities, man. Trying to tell y'all, bro. Let's continue though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Share this video also. Light went up for Dolph. Rest in peace to young Dolph, man.
So this guy took the stand, admitted to murdering Dolph, and then acknowledged that a lawyer was paid by CMG to defend him for that murder. And then he acknowledged that, yeah, they paid that because I did the murder. Wow. That to me, before you start thinking about criminal charges, that is definitely some very, very strong basis for going after that label on a civil basis. You could definitely take that and try to start piecing together other pieces of the puzzle and then saying that, you know what, they're civilly liable for the murder of young Dolph. That's what I would be looking at. I haven't seen the rest of this case, but if there's other pieces involved where this guy is saying, I murdered Dolph, they paid for my lawyer, the reason they paid for my lawyer is because I killed him, and then you stack that with a couple other pieces, you definitely have enough to go bring a civil lawsuit and try to prove that they're responsible for the murder.
That's when the RICO comes. Anything criminal, anything like that that's connected to that criminal organization, racketeering, building a label, that's RICO all day. What we talking about here? Why do you think the prosecutor brought Big Jook name up when the trial first started, bro? I mean, he didn't even wait. Everybody thought Big Jook name was gonna come up by the second day, whatever. Man, his name came up once the nigga walked and introduced himself and presented a case, nigga. That part. What are we talking about? If y'all been watching the trial, once he presented the case, yeah, he started explaining who these people was. On Cornelius Smith, he got a drug addiction, this and that. He's a crash out, all this he was speaking. Straight droppers, an inspired rapper. Big Jook, the mastermind of this situation. He's the big brother of Yo Gotti, of Cocaine Music Group. This is what the prosecutor said. You can't make this up. They use this to try to build a case now. But like I said, if that shit don't come, Yo Gotti sat in his mansion with the federales, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged, and put everything on Big Jook. And his mom gonna be there to verify that part. What are we talking about here? He gonna say he was just a rapper, and Big Jook idea was to build a label, and we was trying to come up. And that's what Yo Gotti gonna say. My brother was the provider, he was the one that was bringing the money, and I was just a rapper. But Smoke, they might got shit on Yo Gotti, though. They might do. We don't know. We want to know. They could dismiss that shit and put that shit in the shelf and lock it. And let this nigga play by the rules and be like, nigga, if you try to cross us in the long run, pause. You see what we got here in the shelf, right? We're gonna pull the shelf, we're gonna pull this back out, and we're gonna come arrest your ass. This the federales allegedly telling Yo Gotti this. If we don't see not one spark of a RICO or anything that got to do with law, nigga, that's coming towards CMG, if we don't hear now one thing, y'all know why. Y'all know why. And remember I told y'all here, and I've been saying this shit for 2 years. They had to knock off Big Jook. They had to. They killed 2 birds in one. Let's get to that part. What are we talking about here? Oh, 2 birds, yeah. Young Dolph and Big Jook. Smoke, how Yo Gotti now, he's the king of Memphis. What other competition he got coming out of Memphis? I sit back and wait. I sit back and wait. Nobody. You can't say Key Glock and all that, man. They ganja. You can't say Key Glock and all that. Key Glock he's still learning. Dolph built that shit from the dirt to diamonds. There's no other competition label that's going to compete with CMG in Memphis. Like I said in my other videos, there was 2 powerful labels. One had to go. One had to go. And Yo Gotti plan was, man, I'm going to get PRE because I already see how Dolph doing it. Yo Gotti seen this shit. He seen Dolph was going to take off, man, because he seen the hustle. Nigga was independent. Nigga had fans all over. Grinding. You heard Dolph. Dolph said, yo, the nigga tried to, we tried to team. He wanted me to PRE to click up with CMG. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So you think Yo Gotti just going to mind his business and let this nigga eat and just surpass him? A young nigga that's younger than him coming out of Memphis? Let's get to that part. Y'all got to remember, Yo Gotti's older. He got Dolph probably by like 10 or 8 years, some shit like that. What we talking about here? He got Dolph by at least by between 7 to 10 years, man. Come on. Hey, come on, man. He wasn't going to let that happen, yo. He wasn't. I'm sorry to say. That's why I said there was only going to be one label left in Memphis. And obviously, obviously they knocked off the head of the label over there. They knocked off the head honcho, man. They could have been anybody else. Pause, allegedly. It could have been anybody else because they got to remember. It was a hit for any artist that they seen out there, but it just, Cornelius said it was a coincidence that they bumped heads with Dolph that morning. Or late afternoon, whatever. Crazy, man. I don't believe Cornelius, though. I think Cornelius got a tip. Heads up, pause. I think somebody let him know that Dolph was on his way over there. I don't believe they was at a light. They see the camouflage and they, yo, that's Dolph right there. And all of a sudden they followed him. They hit the back road, whatever, came back, spin around, and the rest is history. I don't believe that shit. There's way more to the story, bro. Way more to the story. And I know it is, man. There's way more. All that, he took the stage, and we sent him at the light. We followed him. I don't believe that. I believe they got tipped off and Smoke, they would have had that on the text. Who's we know that? Come on, man. I can't believe everything they present y'all in court. When Cornelius go to court, he ain't going to trial. He copped out. What we talking about here? So we can't see his phone and none of that shit. He ain't going to trial. He copped out. He took the stand, Cornelius. We just got to find out how much time they're going to give him. Govain, same thing. This nigga out home chilling, watching the trial the whole goddamn time. Got a whole effing party, got a whole popcorn and a Pepsi on the side of him. What we talking about? Sitting back, watching this shit like it's a movie. Govain, the second alleged mastermind that supposed to have put the 2 pieces together to go get Dolph. Meaning that he connected Cornelius Smith and Straight Drop. Allegedly, that's what they telling us. But this nigga home chilling, feet on the couch and everything, watching ESPN, all types of shit. Come on, man. Cut it out. There's more to the story, man. There's more to the story. There's more to the story. And I know all y'all believe it too. The case is over. They get him life, whatever. November 1st, he goes back to court. Maybe November 1st, he might, I don't know. He's already sentenced, so. He could say something, I mean, but I don't see him saying nothing right now. Maybe in a couple of years from now, Straight Drop will come out and tell the truth what the hell happened in the back end, who's really involved in it besides Big Jook. That part. Because I believe Straight Drop allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. I believe Straight Drop life is on danger than his damn self, besides the Dolph situation. If he start talking, allegedly. That's just what I believe. When I seen his face in court when he got sentenced, that face was like he thinking more. Yeah, that messing around hitting with that copy. Pardon me, y'all. Hold up. Shit. Hopefully they don't hit me with that background copyright, whatever, man. But anyway, like I was saying, the face I seen from Straight Drop, to be honest, I seen the face that he wanted to say something and say more. Back to what I was saying, but I felt like he know that if he started talking, he definitely gonna be knocked off and up out of here. That part. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm just assuming. That's just the face I seen when I seen that boy in court. Like, man, I want to say something. There's more people. And I mean, it's like he just got that face. Because I just don't believe these two niggas are, oh, yeah, you know, that's it. We seen though, we pull up. Nah, I don't believe that little whack story Cornelius Smith went on the stand and said. Nah, them niggas ain't gonna talk too much. Big Jook out of here. They're gonna put everything on Big Jook. Everything. It's crazy, man. Y'all better wake up, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all better wake up. There's more plays involved in this situation, allegedly. I'm telling y'all, man. There's more plays involved, allegedly. Ain't no way in the world. I think, man, some of them boys got tipped off. Dolph was on his way there that morning, man. I don't want to hear them niggas riding around early morning. Them niggas seen them niggas at the light. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hear that. That's false. Them niggas got tipped. They knew Dolph was on his way there. So when they pulled up at the light, they seen Dolph there too, riding right past them. That's the real story. They was on their way there. They already knew Dolph was coming in. It's just they just bumped heads with Dolph Paul's a little early when they was at the light. And you know they was just riding around. They just seen this nigga. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that, man. That's false, man. That's red flag, man. They already knew he was on his way there, bro. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. Do me a favor, share this video, subscribe, keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video. That thumbs up, smash that like button. It ain't gonna hurt or cost you. Make sure y'all commenting below because I want to hear y'all theory also. Because it just doesn't make no sense to me. I don't want to hear they was riding around. They just bumped heads with this nigga. Y'all believe that story from Cornelius if y'all want. No. They got a tip. Heads up, pause, that Dolph was on his way there. And while they was coming up there, that's when they seen Dolph a little early, couple blocks down before Dolph pulled up on the cookie shop. That's the story. That's what I believe. So I ain't trying to hear that, nah. But justice is served. May Dolph rest in peace, you know what I mean? And we're going to see what happened with Govan and Cornelius Smith now. So it's your boy Smoke News TV, man. Thumbs up, smash that like button. Y'all already know, man. We're on the way to 20,000. Y'all already know 20,000 subs. So, man, shout out to my day one. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my members that got their badge. Well, I'm up out of here, man. Make sure y'all smash that like, subscribe to the channel, man. Rest in peace to Young Dolph and make sure y'all like one up. Y'all already know the vibes. Salute, gang. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV.